up? It's your boy, the legend, coming at you with a Universal Orlando construction update. Haven't been here in a while, and it's time to do another one of these as I film into the sun. Over here, the big news for the day is that the construction walls have been pushed back here around the Incredible Hulk coaster, and we got some very interesting stuff. First off, you got the new entrance sign featuring the old track. Under the baggie here, you have what I assume is the Incredible Hulk statue himself, and then more track over here. The wait time signs are all out, so you're still gonna have a single rider line. The regular entrance line, and then down there you're gonna have the express line. Biggest kind of change with the building is that they now have stairs going into it. I'm not sure if this will just be for single riders or employee access or express or what the stairs are going to be for, but there are now stairs going into the building, as you can see here. Area did open with a bit of a new aesthetic, and what's very interesting here is that they've got a new system to do lockers and how you're going to rent your locker and things like that. And you are going to use your park ticket barcode, where a lot of them you use your, right now all of them you use your fingerprints. Also the lockers themselves are much smaller, and there are many more of them. So they have a lot more locker stations for rental services, as well as a lot more lockers. They're just much smaller. So like if you had a larger bag or something like that, I'm honestly not sure what you would do. But if you just had, wallet, cell phones, and keys, that unfortunately you can't bring in because of probably the stupid metal detectors, you're not going to put them in one of these lockers. And I guess the barcode would probably be simpler than using the fingerprints. Maybe I'm really not 100% sure, because you can use one of these. You got to scan the barcode, and normally people have problems with that. But on the plus side, they do have a lot of scanning stations and a lot more lockers, which is something they did need. We'll say it did open with a bit of a new aesthetic, and you can see even the stroller parking. Although I don't know why there's stroller parking here, because if you're a kid in a stroller, you can't go on the ride anyway. Construction walls are down through most of the ride. The only construction walls that are still up are the ones over here. So we're probably getting much closer to this ride actually opening, which is a good sign. And then you also have this guy here, this kind of potted plant area, showing you where the lockers are. Also doubles as a bench over on that side. But new entrance looks good. New aesthetic of the building looks good. Launch tunnel probably has those cool lights at night, as you've seen online, but we're here at like 5 in the afternoon, so can't really get video of that. But there you go, that's what's going on with the Incredible Hulk. Let's go check out the rest of the park. So now we're coming at you from the high to talk about Skull Island Reign of Kong for probably the very last time on one of these update videos, because the ride itself, it's open. It's still in soft opening mode, but the ride it's open. I've been on it, and really kind of have mixed feelings on it. There's parts I think are really great, and there's parts I think are not good. The exterior is amazing. Right now it's kind of raining and lightning in the area, so there's no outdoor trucks running around. But when they are and there's fire going on, it's very cool. It's an awesome, awe-inspiring moment. The giant doors open, you go inside. It's very cool. The queue is actually really neat once you get inside. You got scare actors, you got animatronics, you've got incredible lighting effects. So the queue is really good. And a big part of the ride is a Kong animatronic, which is really cool as well. Some people I've talked to, like DrewTheIntern and Japan Drew, and they thought the animatronic not that great. I think it's really impressive. One of my favorite animatronics in town, easily in the top 5 animatronics in Orlando for me. So that's good. The bad, honestly, the ride is just okay. The ride system with the big giant trucks is kind of boring. You go on some of these screen-based rides, and that's unfortunately what this one is 85% of it you're looking at 3D screens. And it's kind of boring. It's not exciting like a Transformers or Spider-Man or Gringotts and things like that. So it doesn't have that same level of excitement. The story is not very well explained and kind of loses itself halfway through, so the story points make no sense. And honestly, it just feels like you get to one of the 3D screens and you're like, oh great, it's this shit again. And Universal definitely needs to learn a new trick, because while their other rides may have opened to very good reviews, this one's really opening to mixed reviews. I'd put it, and it's not a bad ride. I say it's a good ride, it's not a great ride. For me, probably my 6th favorite ride at all of Universal between the two parks. Great queue, great exterior, great AA, but the ride itself is kind of dull. Definitely have story problems. If you've been on the ride, let me know. Let me know your review in the comment section. You agree, you disagree, that kind of thing. But this will be our last and final update from this. Also, one thing that concerns me, I got the premium annual pass, and right now there's 2 lines. You go in there for a regular line, and you go in there for a single rider. So it looked like this ride might open with no express, which is kind of annoying because I pay like $350 a year to get express whenever I want. So that would not be cool, especially then you would have 3 rides in one park with no, 4 rides in one park with no express. And that would really be kind of hurting your premium clientele there between Harry Potter Train, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, the Pteranodon Flyers, and then Kong. If they open with no express, I would not be a happy camper. I hope whenever this thing grand opens, because it's been soft opening for 3 weeks and has no grand opening date quite yet, whenever it does open, I hope that they have express running for it. But overall, it's okay. It's good, not great, will be my review of Kong. Underwhelming when you see this incredible exterior and this incredible queue. You would expect to see like this amazing ride, and you get a ride that's just okay. That's my thoughts on Reign of Kong. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go over to the other park, see what's going on. A little bonus for you here, guys. On the way out of Universal, Molly was driving, so I got to, I was in the passenger seat, got to get some footage driving by the construction site of Volcano Bay, the new water park that water theme park, according to Universal. Right there at the centerpiece of the park, going to be that 200-foot tall volcano, and you could see all sorts of stuff, slides and structure and rock work and lots of good stuff here. One thing, definitely looking at the construction site, a lot of the slides look very big, very long water slides, which I think is a good thing. You know, sometimes you go to water slides, they're really short. This one, it looks like there's going to be a lot of long water slides. This was something I got a lot more excited about after the recent press release, and that's a look at Volcano Bay. So we're now over here by Race Through New York, starring Jimmy Fallon. Taking a look at the facade here. As you can tell, not a whole lot has changed on this project since the last time we updated you guys. You can still see what is clearly probably going to be the MBC New York Rainbow Room facade. You got some stairs over there. And as far as the exterior, not a whole lot going on. Another look here by Jimmy Fallon, and you can see that interior, there is now walls up for what we all assume is going to be a Soarin'-like attraction, and there's walls there. So that's something I have not seen in previous updates. Just going to swing around the corner here on this gloomy Orlando day. Check out the side of the building, and man, holy crap! It's like a 3-story building at the end. Whoa! Yeah, why are you working on the park, crazy lady? All right, over here you've got probably a 2.5-story building, some plumbing and other stuff going on. So again, bigger construction project than I thought for Jimmy Fallon. Not quite the most excited for it. Let's take one last look in a moment. Over here in New York, we're checking out the construction on the second look at the construction on the Jimmy Fallon ride, and you can see the extension of the building is almost all closed in over here. Still got some holes in the building, like right there, but you can tell that this was definitely the extension of the building and not the original just Twister or Ghostbusters building. Right now we're over here in the construction site for the Fast and the Furious ride, which they have got some construction equipment moving around. You can see a big pile of dirt right there. But I guess the big news since the last video we did is this ride has been pushed back. All of the billboards now say this ride opens in 2018. Supposedly, when it was first announced, it was announced as 2017. I got kind of curious because there was no vertical construction, and now it is a 2018 ride, as you see in multiple places over here. Now, depending on who you believe is why this ride was delayed, some people are saying it was delayed because Upper Brass said, what the hell, you're building a Fast and the Furious ride with just slow motion screens. This ride needs actual speed, which would be a great reason for it to be delayed. And the other reason for it to be delayed would be they had too many people working on Kong and Volcano Bay and Sapphire Falls. That would be the bad reason why it would be delayed, because I will say after riding King Kong and being underwhelmed, and that has an incredible queue and an elaborate exterior, and then this ride will probably have none of that, or, you know, super impressive ape animatronics. This is not one I'm potentially looking forward to, so I hope they do involve some actual speed in it and give it some sort of a thrill factor, because if it's just screens again, I will be disappointed. Right now, when you get to Universal Studios, things look a little bit differently, because with these metal detectors, they've gotten rid of the big giant gift shop and snack stand that was in the Circle of Doom, and they moved it over here. So now you get a sort of a better flow Not as nice of a gift shop and snack stand, but definitely a better flow to this area. So something cool and new to me here at the Universal gift shops, they have, much like at Downtown Disney, they have a U-Design personalized phone cases where you get to pick from Jurassic Park, Despicable Me, Hello Kitty, Marvel, a whole bunch of random brands there from Toon Lagoon, or Dr. Zeus. Alright, let's say, what are we going to pick? Let's pick Jurassic Park. Now, so far everything I've found, like, they're not really like theme park specific, they're just more like or less done to the IPs, so you can't get one that says like Islands of Adventure and things like that, and then you just take your finger and you swipe it. That one's pretty neat. You see, you get the idea here. They got these big machines that'll personalize it up however you want. See, and you can pick one with your name on it. And really neat machines, not very cheap. If you want them, you like personalized, $40. And you can put your name on it. But interesting souvenirs, kind of cool. So over here in Toon Lagoon and Islands of Adventure, at the What's a Model U, they have a whole shop that is now apparently themed to the Secret Life of Pets upcoming film. Now, this is from the Universal Animated branch, the Illumination Entertainment, so the ones behind Minions and things like that. And they have a ton of merchandise. Holy cow. It is adorable. I mean, look at this fluffy dog. I mean, that's super cute. But yeah, they've got, I don't know anything about this movie. I don't see a lot of movies. Bunny merchandise. Shirts. Lots of stuff. I mean, they are betting hard on this one. Where's that? Okay, apparently Molly really likes this shirt. It says "Wiener takes all" with a wiener dog on it. She's drinking 2 beers, and she's highly amused at this shirt here in the Secret Life of Pets store. Finishing up this Universal Orlando construction update with a look at the Toothsome Chocolate Factory here in City Walk. And looking good, man. This looking, you know, very much the fanciful and whimsical kind of thing it looked in the concept art. And I'm definitely digging this. You've got, you know, some new looking glass on there. You got a band that's coming on before me, so I'm going to wrap this up quickly. I hope you enjoyed this look at Universal Orlando. I've enjoyed giving it to you. I will say, the worst news of the day, we were at Islands of Adventure, and we always go to Backwater Bar for happy hour. We walk in, the bartender knows us. She said, "Hey, there's no more happy hour." What a horrible, horrible news. Because essentially it was like beers at almost half price, and that's gone. And that's terrible, terrible news to me. As somebody that, between, you know, Kong just sort of being okay, and now no happy hour, I'm definitely a bit down on the Universal brand right now. But if you're up on it, don't worry, I'm going to keep doing these videos every so often. And thank you guys for watching.